how did you build all of this, all of your wealth? How did you translate success principles actually making money?
I worked with a team of people that were entrepreneurs, creating a marketing system that worked through networking with people, just like I networked in medicine and we referred to each other, patients to each other. We did the same thing in a marketing system that had an entrepreneurial component attached to it that had an infinite capacity for expansion. So it was no longer, what could I do? I could now build a team of independent entrepreneurs working together in association with each other, where everybody could then build their own entrepreneurial business experience within the team.
How does this actually make money? How is this different than the networking that happens in Hollywood and DC and New York? What about it? What's the business model that does everyone just help everyone else?
It's built upon these kind of principles. If I was a consultant and you were consulting with me about how to build XYZ widget company, I might say to you, okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll spend X number of hours with you, X number of days or weeks, and I'm going to charge you Y amount of money. So whether you succeeded or failed.
It's about a network of coaches, of people that help each other.
Right. So whether you succeeded or failed, I would make my fee. In this enterprise that I became a part of, it became the only way that I would get paid would be by investing in you. Investing in you and then helping you invest in building a team. And the more I helped your team succeed, the more business volume that was created, the more marketing of products, goods, and services at large, whether it be domestically or internationally, the more your success grew, then I would create income based on a percentage of what I helped you create.
What's the problems with other kinds of business models? What's different about yours? And what makes it the ability to have what you wanted, what you thought you could have?
Well, as I mentioned to you before, I've operated businesses that have overhead.
I think right now in society, the different talks about how corporate systems requires lots of debt to overhead to operate. What is a big problem that we can all identify with, and is maybe even the cause of problem in society now and in economics now?
Well, all I can say to you is that in the development of a business, in my evolution in business, what I discovered was business concepts where you didn't have to have employees. You didn't have to be in an office. You didn't have to warehouse a bunch of products. You didn't have to manufacture products. You didn't even have to source the products yourself. You didn't have to go and pay a bunch of salaries or a bunch of bonuses to people. I discovered a business concept that had a global capacity to it with the infrastructure already in place for supply chain management, procurement of products, manufacturing of products, handling government regulations, whether it be the FTC, the FDA, all of the different government agencies that regulate and control business. I partnered up with a company that took care of the entire back end. So it'd be kind of like in my medical practice. I had a bunch of suppliers that supplied me product, goods, and service that I would use in the practice of my medicine. I partnered with a landowner that owned the building. So he rented me the building. So we partnered together. I made money here. I paid him rent. In turn, I had a building to operate my business. So I discovered a way to do business where everything's outsourced. And today, what's happened is technology has caught up to the business model that I work in, whereby smartphones and computers and search engines and social media, all of these different electronic digital tools work together to help expand my business enterprise. And my business grows not by hiring new employees, but by finding more people that have a dream, more people that want to own their own business, more people that want to take control of their own life by owning their own business, building their own business, and creating what I call walkaway income or ongoing sources of income. And in the process of building consumer demand by building more entrepreneurs in this business that in turn have customers and other people that consume products. Therefore, the supply side of the business is the company that procures all these products has to hire more people, has to build more plants, have to develop more business relationships with more major companies that supply products to this entire digital pipeline distribution system. So in essence, they take care of all the employees, they take care of all the overhead, they take care of all of those hassles of business, and all I do is work with people, empowering people to develop their own internet marketing business.
Is it kind of like what we've seen in broader trends in society of people realizing that office spaces are too expensive, they don't need them. They work mobilely, wirelessly, from mobile devices, from laptops, coffee shops. Is that kind of like what we're seeing?
Well, here's the way it works in my perspective. Obviously, there are a lot of different telecommuting type of employees that are on teams with major companies. We all understand that. Some of those people prefer to go into the office and kind of be there physically live with the team. In my business, here's what's beautiful about it, is nobody's an employee. I can't hire or fire somebody. I can just talk to somebody about potentially teaming up with me, being in business with me, where I will coach and mentor them and help them build their business as big as they want to, as big as the dream is, as big as their capacity or their willingness to do the work. So in the process, because of the digital distribution capacity of smartphones and all the things you just mentioned, I've got $100 million business in my pocket. Go to meeting a wide variety of ways. I am totally mobile, global, empowered through Skype, go to meeting a wide variety of ways to telecommunicate or digitally communicate with people all over the globe with the same business opportunity, the same infrastructure available to them, whether they're in Russia, China, the Philippines, South America, Central America, etc.
How does it really differ from, I'm kind of wondering, like, how does it differ from corporations? Corporations are the way that someone owns something, they control it, they own it, everyone else works for them, kind of like a tutorship or lordship. I'm also kind of wondering, like, you're kind of describing the way a good community should work. People help each other, and it's a well-functioning society.
I think that the breakthrough occurs when somebody has their aha moment, where they finally go, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of where I'm at. And instead of just settling for, they say to themselves, I am going to hook up with some people that can guide me, direct me, giving me a hand up instead of a handout, and I'm going to get in touch with my dream, I'm going to get in touch with the power within me, and I'm going to hang out with people, associate with people that will believe in me.
People helping, it's a paradigm shift. People helping people actually helps ourselves versus I'm only going to help myself. It's a paradigm shift. Most people only want to help someone else if they can figure out some favor they can do for you. But you're suggesting a collaborative effort where we're all going to help each other. And that's just what we do.
There's a design to the system of distribution and marketing and commerce that I'm involved in. There's a design to it. The design is you only succeed by helping somebody else succeed. That is the antithesis of what most people understand business to be. So what I like about what I do is most everybody has an occupation, a business, job, something they do to make a living. They're 9 to 5, so to speak, as people call it. I'm excited about the fact that no matter where they come from, they can team up with me, my business system, my association, the mentoring and coaching that we make available through a wide variety of men and women that work successfully in our arena, and they can cross over from wage, salary, fee for service to the concept of building a network, a distribution network that will provide them geographic freedom and flexibility, time freedom and flexibility, financial freedom and flexibility, so that then they can have the ability to control their life, to do what they want to do whenever they want to do it, as opposed to being limited by time and money.
Yes.